At this time, the microphones are open for public comment to those who have signed in prior to this session. I shall call individuals to the microphone based on the order of the sign-in. Each statement made by a participant shall be limited to 3 minutes in duration. The total time of public comment shall be limited to 60 minutes. No individual is able to yield their time to another individual. All statements shall be directed to the presiding officer. No participant may address or question board members individually. The following rules for public participation shall apply. Time limits will be strictly enforced. No personal attacks on individuals. No vulgar or indecent language. A person may address the board no more than once during a single meeting. Speakers should refrain from naming individuals. Comments or questions posed during public participation will not be debated. As a reminder, this is a meeting of the board in public, not a meeting of the public. I now call Jeanette Gilbert, 225 2nd Street.
Good evening, my name is Jeanette Gilbert.
Good evening.
I am a grandparent with grandchildren in Elizabeth Public Schools. I am a member of the Elizabeth Education Organizing Committee, chapter of the statewide Education Organizing Committee. We are an independent group, parents and grandparents, and other interested residents who seek to be effective participants in the decision which affect the education of our children. I represent the ELEOC tonight. We also are members of the Elizabeth Coalition and Education Accountability. In January last year, we gave you copies, 76 signatures, a petition stating that public response time be no later than 8:30 p.m. In May, we repeated this demand to the new board. We received no response from either board. Tonight, as you will see, copies that we give you is with 126 signatures. The petition becomes more specific and slightly changed. The change we are seeking is: 1, that persons wishing to speak at the public response time may sign up until 7. 2, the public response time be no longer than 7:30 before the business part of the meeting as a member of Governor Board during this period. 3, that another day to be designated for student performance and presentation of rewards. We will be here with more signatures each month until October. We will ask the school board candidates their position on this purpose change of policy and candidate forum. If your present policy is not changed before the November election, those candidates who do not publicly agree to vote for this change in policy are danger not to be elected to the board. You can make it easy on them by changing the public response policy as we have asked before the November election. Your present policy demonstrates that you are not interested in public response because the time is often late at night. It is time to demonstrate that you are interested in what the public has to say. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. I now call Larry Bazin, 174A Front Street. Okay. I now call Pia Carvajal, 19 D Hart Place.
Good evening. I represent Joseph Valley School number 4. I am the PTO president. I'd like to thank you very much for all the effort to help the school. Our neighborhood school is really working really hard to improve the education. The teachers are working hard. I'm coming here to thank you for helping my daughter in particular with the selective mute problem that we have for so long. It's been 10 years and 3 months, I would say now, that we've been dealing with that. And requesting, if you could send, more teachers, special ed teachers, or ask Mr. Candelino what kind of help he would need to have a better program just back in the school number 4, that would be great. I would love to talk for all the district, but I could only talk for the place where I am. I am at Joseph Biden School number 4, and I can tell you there is great intentions to do and work better, but sometimes you need the professionals to do it. I'd like to thank you very much for that and everything. Arena has been able to improve in every area and really, learn all these years because the teachers have been helping her and working, and I can only say thank you and thank you very much for that. And please don't forget the neighborhood schools. I know you worry about the talent in the schools, and I understand, those kids need more. I do understand pretty much. But don't forget that neighborhood schools need, there's good kids over there too that really work, harder. I was able to, accomplish the spelling bee with the selective with the help of the teachers and the speech therapy over there. She was a finalist, a citywide finalist this year. The last year, she got the second place, being a selective child. Just to give you an idea, the child that cannot talk. This year, she went to Trenton. She won an award for an artist, for a child artist. So, if you help the neighborhood schools, there is much more gifted and talented kids over there too. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments.